So it's been a while since I've been motivated to do a video because, well, YouTube sucks. So I figured I'd do a comment analysis, if you will, with the trends that our boy, the quartering, Jeremy, put out, talking about how YouTube is algorithmically censoring everyone and all that fun stuff. Well, Phil DeFranco did a video on it too, didn't he? And he talked about how it's oh my god, my one video totally lost the views, and it was a trending topic and I talked about it and blah blah blah. Well, guess what? You little assholes. Let me tell you what it's like at the bottom of the pit. My whole 172, we used to be 4 subscribers that went to 150 magically inside of less than an hour. I guess those 150 people are actual people. Considering I talked to most of them, wow, they are. Thanks to the new subscribers. Yeah, my daughter's a wonderful person. I'm just going to put it out there. Anyways, let's talk about that censorship, shall we? Let me tell you a little story. A few years back, I would say just before Trump, around the first adpocalypse, YouTube decided to change its terms, its growth rate, and whatnot because they wanted to take money away from creators. That's really what it is. They're a profit loss analysis, and they're losing profit, is basically what it came down to. Now, all that being said, what they're trying to do is turn it into a profit-making system, and with millions of people making YouTube videos, they can't make a profit. It pretty much is the way it is because all these ads are going out to these people. They have to do profit sharing. On top of that, some of these videos get deleted, and then they invented demonetization so that they could take money away from people even though ads are being placed upon them. Seems illegal to me because that's abusive content considering they're not supposed to be publishers. And they're only a platform because literally anyone can sign up. They are a platform as a service, not a publisher as a service, as it were. Amazon is more of a publisher. It's self-publishing, mind you, but it's publisher nonetheless. But let me put it into perspective for you, because this shit is annoying. Okay, around that time, I was having steady growth. I made a video calling bearing a dick, and that got like 1,000+ views because it was drama. People watched it. It was a joke video. It's hilarious. That's actually how Bering found out who I was, and we've had conversations since then. I've had a live stream with him. I talk to him regularly. But he's a recluse fellow, let me tell you. It's kind of interesting. But needless to say, after that time, I saw steady growth in my channel. This actually applies to Twitter too, because it happened about the same time. I've been banned off of Twitter since then, so I really don't care. But I've been watching my growth trends. I like trend analysis. Excuse me, I'm freaking weird. It's statistical analysis, and I come to love it for some god awful reason. So I had a peaking trend line, and then they changed the algorithm. Flatline. I've been at 0% growth for 5 years now. I think maybe 6. I lost track. That's how long it's been. 0% growth. You know how I went and doubled my subs recently? I had Bearing on my channel again. We did a live stream. That's the only time that I've expanded. So the only way I'm going to expand anymore is to try and get on others' live streams or have somebody join me on a live stream and have a chat. Somebody with renown, somebody with a bigger audience than me. Here's the problem. Everyone's out for themselves. So that doesn't happen. Trying to get on... I've been trying to actually get a conversation with Carl Benjamin, Sargon. I've tried to have conversations. I actually reached out to Gad Sad and talked to him about a couple things. He refused. He was polite about it, which is nice. That was a few years ago because that was when the trend line went and just dropped and stayed there. I was like, all right, I know what I need to do. I need to try and do a collab with somebody with a bigger audience so I could possibly cross pollinate the audience membership and then get to their 1,000 subscribers and X amount of views so I can get out of the cesspit of not being recommended ever. Then, lo and behold, what else happened? They changed their algorithm again and now went to authoritative sources, basically the liars of the media, the bullshitters. See Tim Pool for that. I've been in contact with Tim Pool. Actually, there's another person that I tried to talk to about all of this, and it went nowhere. That's because he was more focused on doing his own thing, new property in the middle of the woods, getting that IRL going, which is a pretty cool show, mind you. I actually quite enjoy it. It's interesting, some of the people he has on. I do like how he conducts those conversations. He brings the news into it because that's his thing. I guess he's trying to emulate Joe Rogan, but he has a team there. So he has... It's more than a single person-person dynamic type interview. It's more like a group conversation. It's very cool. I like it. Anyways, they changed the algorithm. I went from zero growth and at least showing up on some recommended every once in a great while to zero growth and now buried. I don't even talk about the news that much. Every once in a while, I'll hit a subject that is related to the news because it's a current event, it's a topic, it's something I'm interested in. Maybe there's a philosophical or sociological or psychological pinning that I could talk about. You know, I like to do root cause analysis. It's kind of my thing. And I go down that route and it gets buried. Case in point, I have a video called White Supremacy by AOC, where I read a Twitter timeline of hers, it was a while ago, where she's barking and crying and talking about white supremacy being literally everywhere because she's a fanatic racist. And so I read her tweet. That's all I'm doing. I did it in a style of masterpiece theater because I thought it'd be funny as shit just to put a music behind it and all that fun stuff and just hold up meme images of her being a giant douchebag. And magically, lo and behold, that was, you could search by name. I named it that. You could search by name and it would show up in the first list. Within a day, I was 7 pages behind. 7 pages buried. So you go down to the bottom and hit the next page. 7 pages later, you'd find that video. Now, if you search for it by name, you will not find it. So not only have they buried my channel behind a mountain of bullshit, you can't search for it by name. I no longer show up in search. So there is zero motivation for anybody under 1,000 subscribers, I think it is the threshold, to do shit. You have to build your own audience, which is fair. I mean, that's fair market practice, I suppose. It's not so much fair when the platform you decided to use buries you under a mountain of bullshit that has nothing to do with your channel. I get more views on BitChute and Rumble. More views on a single video than I do here on YouTube. Why? Because I'm not buried there. They're not playing favorites there. DeSantis recently just jumped to Rumble because YouTube sucks. Well, I may just do the same thing and just say, fuck YouTube. I still have a book to finish analysis of. I've been working on it. Problem is, chapter 2, I want to shoot myself just reading the first paragraph. It is horrible. It is absolutely horridly racist. I can't believe that this is a college book. They're teaching our kids this shit? Are you fucking kidding me? Anyways, I thought I'd rant for a good 10 minutes or so about things I already knew about from the bottom up. Here's Philip DeFranco. These other people have millions of people following them. 1 million, 2 million. Sticks and Hammer. Was he at 300K almost? And they're like, yeah, I'm being throttled. Oh my god. The people are not coming up and recommended. I don't come up in the this and that and the other. Bitch, no one can find me. You want to talk about the needle in a haystack? My needle is not even in the fucking haystack. So you're searching through me. You're searching to find me. You ain't gonna find shit. Anyways, the only way I'm gonna get known is if people share this to other people and they happen to subscribe. That's it. If I can get a bigger name to actually give me the light of day, that might help too. But as it stands, YouTube's killed all growth for anybody under 1,000. If you're thinking of starting out, go to a different platform. YouTube will not help you. YouTube is not where it's at. And the sad thing is I've been doing this for a while, and they just fucking killed my channel. They did. I had positive trend. I had positive growth. I thought people liked what I had to say. Maybe I was a little entertaining. And then, here, YouTube gave me a noose. Maybe I should Jesse Smollett this shit. Digital fucking noose around my neck. Go hang yourself, basically, is what they're telling me. Anyways, that's all I got for this one. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Pass this one around because, yes, YouTube sucks. You can find me on Rumble. You can find me on BitChute because the new platforms are probably where it's at. The moment YouTube becomes a streaming service is the moment I will never use YouTube.